So I'm gonna take today just to, you just talk about some stuff with what's going on, why I haven't been streaming as much as I used to, and like my life at the moment because my life is not at points of where I want it really to be at the moment, and I know with the virus going around, there's a lot of people with their family's not going too well. Some parents are getting laid off of work, uh, and I know that there's not a lot of people who are able to do things as much as they used to. But and I'm going through the exact same thing. But I just came here to talk about a couple things of like why I'm not streaming and what's going on with my family and stuff. So about a month or two, maybe 3 months ago, I think maybe it was two. I found out that my dad was diagnosed with cancer, and he got it from this bleeding ulcer that he had in his neck, and he he was he was diagnosed with this rare type of cancer that he got, and not like the hospital, the doctor's office, and everybody doesn't really know that much really about it. So I so of course I was upset about that. So what happened was I went and you know I've been staying at my dad's a lot. That's why I haven't been really streaming a lot. That's why I haven't really been on as much as I used to be. And that's why I'm not really playing online as much, is because I've been at my dad's, and the internet. He used to drive trucks for a living, so he never he never really was at his house, so he didn't play, or he didn't really pay his bill for it, and it got cut off.
You need something, huh? One of your
And
rides? Let me know.
he might be able to pay it now.
I'll bring
I'm
it
not
by.
really sure, but he just doesn't really pay it right now. We do use his girlfriend's Wi-Fi, who lives right next door to him, and that's not like the strongest internet. And I'll lag out or get cut off of the internet, and I'll have to reconnect. If I use my hotspot, the same thing will happen. I mean, I'll get to stay on a little bit longer, but not as long as I would like. And so basically so that's why I haven't been on. That's why I haven't really been streaming, because I'm spending a lot of time with him, because his cancer is really bad. It's a stage 4. He has an four spots, his neck, his chest, and his stomach. And it all started because of his bleeding ulcer in his neck, and without chemo, he only has like 2 years to live. And if he has to go through chemo again, it could get really bad. And he just had his first treatment today. So we were so the I like last whole week I've been at his house, and having fun with him, staying with him, just trying to take every moment that I can to just stay with him and have fun while I can, because if the day that happens that something happens to him, at least I would be with him through the moments of his heart or tripping him, having to go through everything that he goes through, trying to make him happy and stuff, wanting to do things with him, because I know that we're all gonna go one day. It's something that we can't stop. But for my dad to be having to go through this, and he's 40, and he's 45 years old, I think, 45, 46. For him to go through this and him still be as young as he is, it's just worrying us and him a lot. My family had, like, we started up a whole GoFundMe, which I will put in the comments and leave a description. I'll put the link for if you want to go and donate. You can donate anonymous. You can donate as anonymous, or you put your name there. Anything helps. Like, you can donate if you want. Prayers too. Just literally any little thing would help. So yeah, it's worrying to him, it's worrying to all of us, and he's you can tell that he's worrying. He is still, like, active, but we don't really go outside with everything going on. If he had this and we could go outside a lot better, it'd be a lot easier. But he is not, he's obviously not doing the worst, but he's not doing too good. He's, like I said, it's stage 4, and with everything going on, it's a rough time for, me, my family, and everything, because with everything going on, we're just scared for,
the race book is open and the horses are running at the inside track. Stop by and play.
They don't really know much about this type of cancer that he has, because it's super rare for people to get, and for him to have it is just scary to all of us. And without chemo, it can only be, like, we only have 2 years with him. If the chemo goes well, we could have longer time with him, but if he has to go again, it could get worse. And it's worrying to all of us. We all pray, and we all just hope that it'll go well, and all the amazing donations that we're getting from people and everything. It's so helpful to all of us, and I think it makes him feel nice to see that people are trying to make sure that nothing bad is going to happen to him, because he is behind on some of his medical bills. And we're not asking for, like, a huge amount of money or anything, but we're just doing enough for him to get his bills paid. That's why we had to go GoFundMe up, and for this all to be happening at one point with the virus and having this, it's really scary. And with anybody whose parents have, or family members who've had cancer or gone through cancer, and you can know how scary it can be for that to happen, especially when it's a parent. Because our parents are the ones that we look up to the most, the ones that we care about the most out of everybody. And we all care about our family, but our parents are there for us a lot, and they always will be through everything. And for all the people who are going through hardships and everything, I pray for you and everybody else. And just, the people with depression, the people who are scared, or people who have anxiety, the people who are sick, the people who are maybe losing family members to everything that's going on, I pray for you, and I hope that with everything going on, everything in your lives can be rebuilt, you can come back stronger and everything, because with all this stuff going on, I've experienced my fair share of bad things that have happened in my life. I've had my grandmother go and die of cancer. I've had my grandfather die from a heart disease and his body just shutting down on him. And my dad now has cancer, which isn't good news to anybody, because cancer is a hard thing to battle, and people can go through it, people can beat it, but it's not the easiest thing to beat, and it just hurts to hear of everything going on now. And with what's going on and all this, we just don't know what to do. He can't work, he's hardly making any money. The only time that he gets money is from the checks from the government, of course, that aren't really helping, but we don't really go out much. We only really eat fast food unless his girlfriend cooks for him, which he doesn't really ask for her to cook too much more. But when he gets money, he makes sure to get some needs from, like, water, like Gatorades and stuff, and things to drink and eat, which we don't really get a lot of. The only time that he really spends up much of his money on things is like when I come over and he wants to get something something good to eat, or something that he might like that he knows that I like, because we like a good amount of the same things. Like, I know I might sound like I'm deep from the city, which I kind of am, but I'm actually down inside me and him. Like, we're both really country. Like, I don't act, I dress like a city boy, and I might look like a city boy talking like one, but I have part Southern to me. I have a lot of Southern in me, and my voice has part Southern, which you really can't tell, but me and him have a lot of, like, we like a lot of the same things. So when we want to go do something, here's what I want to do. I don't even know, because, like, anything would be fine to do at this time, because, like, if he wants to go do something, I'm fine with that, but it just sucks to know that his body, with everything that's going on, is trying to fight this thing that not a lot of people can fight for, which is really worrying and scary. And so I just asked him, like, what he wants to do instead, or what we can do to make him feel better, because this stuff going on, he just started chemo.
MMI, so we expect the unexpected.
Chemo starts a lot more.
I can do that.
It's gonna make him weak, and I'm gonna be there a lot to make sure that he's okay, so I'm not really
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
I'm not really gonna be streaming as much as
I'll get back to work.
And all that, which is, I know it sucks, because if I can eventually, I want to make YouTube a job for me. And my mom doesn't like it when I stay and I get on games and stuff, but I want to make YouTube a job for me, and I want to be able to, if I can, make money off of this. And I'm gonna start working since I'm 14. I can start working at some places. And so once I do that, I'm gonna start helping him pay for some of his stuff and make sure that he's happy, and make it seem like that I actually kind of care. He knows I care about him, and he knows I want anything to happen to him. But if I can, like, pay for a meal or do something, that will just make him feel so much better, because my dad is an extremely nice person. He's always been, like, nice to people. He's never really gotten in fights with people like that. And he used to have a bad drinking problem, which thank God he fixed. He stopped drinking, which is amazing. And he's so proud when he stopped drinking, and it's been almost around 5 or 6 years since he's taken even a sip of alcohol since he started rehab. And with all of his past and everything, it would tone on his body.
Hey, what's going on?
Make things worse. Just
Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
Past, which are extremely scary and all that, which sadly might affect everything that's happened in the long run, and hopefully he can come back from this stronger than ever, because we all need my dad right now. Like, without my dad, I don't know what I would do, because he's always been supportive. He knows I stream, and he's fine with that. I'm a lot more than my mom. My mom is fine with me. My mom doesn't know I stream, but she doesn't think that this would be a good career path for me. But I don't know. I'm just trying my best and everything. But I'm just trying to, right now, really focus with my dad, because if something does happen to him, I'm not going to be streaming for a very, very long time. Like, I'm talking about maybe a year, or like a couple of months. I might stream like the game or something, but then I'm probably not really streaming, because it'll just be a rough time and everything for all of us, and it's just gonna be, something that we will look forward to. Sorry if you hear the snoring in the background, that's my dogs, but like I said, it's just something scary that's been going on with my family at the moment, and that's why I haven't really been streaming. Before then, I was just busy with schoolwork a lot and school and all that. But mostly it's just been my dad having his cancer, and that's mostly why I haven't been streaming pretty hard. It's really just to all of us, and it's just not a thing to be going on, especially because it's just this, it's him staying inside right now with all this. It's not the best. He should be getting outside and, like working his body, because eventually he's gonna feel nauseous and terrible, which is gonna be really, really sad and all that, but he really does need to be working his body and stuff, so he can fight this off better and all that. But with the virus, it's stopping him from doing that much. I mean, yeah, we can go outside, yeah, we can maybe do like a walk or something, but it's not that much for it to count so much. Like, if he could go to the gym or something, which sadly is not really gonna happen too much, because he doesn't really go to the gym often. But if he could go to the gym, that would be great. If he could just, I don't know, just do something to help his body out, that would be amazing. And he just really can't do it, and this stuff is going to make him weak to the point where he's not going to want to do it. He's not going to want to get out of bed. He's not going to want to move as much. it's gonna make him feel extremely nauseous, which is then where I'm gonna be right by his side. So if he needs something, I'm there. My uncle got him something to make sure that when he is going through chemo, to make sure he is a lot better with everything going on, which is nice for him. But it's just, if this was like, if my dad would get out more, it'd be so much better. But I don't really get out much. The only time we go out is maybe to start swimming or something. This pool is just not opening, so hopefully we can go up there. Maybe we can run a boat out if we can, and you know, we can have some fun out there on the boat, which would also be really fun to do. But at the same time, it's just, I don't want him spending too much money and stuff, so, because he might not be able to, you know, buy some of the things that he's wanted to buy for, like, maybe for his needs and stuff. Which, I mean, I'm fine with him not spending money as much as he wants to go out. Don't tell him that he can't go out and all that. I'm just saying, he just doesn't like spending money. That's all. As much as we all want to, we all know that if he does that, he might end up, you know, he might like short of money or something once all this stuff like goes over, which we don't want to happen. So we really don't just go out too much with like buying things, but we do try to go out as much as we can. But with all the stores being closed and everything, it just makes everything so much harder and like so much more difficult, which is really sad right now, because he's asked if we want to get rid of places all the time. A lot of them haven't even been opened, so we're not even really able to go and, you know, do stuff like that. Which, once again, is really sad. And I just wish that once this virus is over, we go and hang out more, or we go outside, and so we can eat, and we can go and, you know, spend some time with each other a lot more than we really can. And once everything's good, I'll be with them a lot more, because after everything's gonna go on, I'm gonna be scared that something might happen, which, you know, hopefully nothing will happen, but there's always that small probability that something could happen. Which, you know, nobody really wants that to happen. And, you know, it's just, we're all just in a rough time right now, and I just need all of you guys' support through this, because it's rough, and all that.
Hey, what's the hold up?
Which, everybody has rough times, but this just is not a good, right now is not a good time for stuff like this to be going on, especially with like the virus and all that. Like right now is a terrible time for stuff like this to be going on. And with all the riots going on too, that doesn't help with any of these situations going on, because these people are looting, taking things, which firstly is already messed up enough as it is, but that's taking people's like hard, like, people's businesses, their hard-earned businesses, like, which there is justice to the officer who did do that, of course, but like, the officer got arrested, but you guys have to put this into consideration, and please share this with someone, that with all this going on in the looting, it's not making it easier for anybody, and the drawback to this isn't going to be any better. And it's going to just come back a lot worse for everyone. I'm gonna go play with my friends, guys, but just please, I'm gonna put my head's GoFundMe in the comments. Just please, guys, please, either donate or pray. I just begged for one of those. Y'all have a nice